It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 21st of March. I'm James Spann. It's a cold spring morning across Alabama, but temperatures warm up nicely over the weekend. Next chance of rain after midnight Sunday night. Maybe some strong storms involved. Let's take a look at the temperatures early this morning as the day begins. And wow, look at those 20s on the board. Seeing 26 at Haleyville. 27 for Jasper, Aniana, Gadsden, 28 for Cullman. Tuscaloosa below freezing at 31. And understand these numbers could come down even more over the next hour or two. Even Mobile's got 34 with frost on the ground. So, again, a classic late season freeze. Of course, the question is this the last one? Maybe, maybe not. I give the same advice every year. You know the deal. Wait until April 15th if you want to be safe to plant something that could be harmed by a freeze. There could be one more, maybe two more. So we'll check the watch warning map around the nation this morning. Things relatively quiet. We expect no severe storms today or tonight. Tomorrow there is a low-end marginal risk over parts of northern Missouri and northeastern Kansas. And then on day 3, which is Sunday, got a risk of severe storms from East Texas into parts of western and middle Tennessee. And we have a low-end marginal risk of severe storms. That's level 1 out of 5 for areas north and west of Birmingham. And this is for activity that comes in here after midnight Sunday night. We think the weekend will be dry, but early Monday morning, maybe a rumble of thunder. We'll take a look at modeling on the situation here in just a second. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday morning of next week. And this is basically the rain we see after midnight, Sunday night into Monday. For most of the state, amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4. Troughing well to the north, but again, a very dry air mass in place. So should be a sunny day today. We warm up nicely despite the morning chill. High should be in the 60s today. Tomorrow looks good. Partly to mostly sunny with low 70s. Very nice Saturday. Sunday, a deep surface low is far north of here over the extreme northwestern Wisconsin. And that will likely bring some snow to northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, Michigan's Upper Peninsula. And then below that, there's a trailing front, and that will kick off some showers and storms west of the state. But again, Sunday should be dry. Highs well up in the 70s, maybe low 80s in South Alabama. So that surface front will drag a band of showers in here after midnight Sunday night. This is the 12-kilometer NAM, valid early Monday morning. This is at 4 a.m. You can see a little band of showers coming in here. And again, there's just no surface-based instability, none, which means the chance of severe storms is pretty low here. Again, we have that marginal risk, but considering the time of day, the dynamics are so far north, no instability. We just don't expect a big severe weather problem. And then Monday afternoon, the front kind of slows down. That means a chance of showers for the southern half of Alabama. Through the day Monday, North Alabama after mid-morning should be dry. Highs on Monday should be around 70. And then on Tuesday, the front continues to sag southwards. So if we see any showers in the state on Tuesday, that would be near the Gulf Coast, mainly Mobile and Baldwin counties. And then Wednesday looks dry. Very pleasant. We'll be up in the 70s. We start the day upper 40s and low 50s. This is Thursday of next week. We're still dry and mild, highs in the 70s. And a week from today, Friday, March the 28th, the main mid-latitude westerlies beginning to shift north as a ridge kind of builds in. And again, that looks dry and mild with highs in the 70s. Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Sunday, March 30th. And again, it's a general flat ridge here. And again, if this is right, we are dry. So really, after we get the rain out of here early next week, things look relatively quiet for the rest of next week. And again, toward that weekend of the 29th and 30th, a lot of model differences. We do note the European wants to bring in a batch of storms on Saturday, March 29th. And again, it's 10 days out. We'll have much better clarity as we get closer. Rain for Birmingham, coming off the European ensemble. The mean between now and April 5th, between 2 and 3 inches, which is the green line on that map. And temperatures will rebound nicely. After our morning freeze, we've got 60s today, 70s over the weekend, and mostly 70s through next week, maybe touching 80 by Sunday, March 30th. And the latest long-range guidance in the house. This is for March 28th through April 3rd. Temperatures above average, if this verifies. So looks like with our weekend event this past Saturday and Saturday night, the tornado count statewide will be 16. Now, this is from Birmingham, the Weather Service in Birmingham. They've confirmed 15 tornadoes in their county warning area. The Weather Service in Huntsville has confirmed 1 up in Lauderdale County. And the strongest tornado of them all was the Plantersville-Maplesville tornado. That was rated EF3. And again, with the Birmingham count, you can see 6 EF2s and 4 EF1s and 4 EF0s. 3 fatalities, 6 known injuries. But nice sunset last night. Nice drone shot there of the setting sun. The clouds were moving out as we saw the sunset that was taken up into Athens. A lot of spring breakers on the Gulf Coast this week. Of course, we'll have a lot more next week, but the weather down there was just gorgeous. But wanted to mention a very famous anniversary, tornado anniversary today, March 21st, 1932. We had an incredible generational tornado outbreak, much like April 3rd, 1974, April 27th, 2011. I say this a lot, and it's true. These tend to happen once every 40 years. We really don't know the numbers. That's the problem in terms of how many tornadoes, how many people died. This was a look at Northport. This was a violent tornado that came through the western part of Tuscaloosa near what is now the Tuscaloosa Country Club and came over into downtown Northport. But at least 36 tornadoes across the Deep South, and a bunch of those occurred right here in Alabama. And we don't know the death toll. We just don't. I would suggest, based on looking at this day all these years, at least 500 died. And understand, in 1932, there were no tornado warnings, none whatsoever. Chilton County, Dallas County hit really hard. That stretch from Selma to Clanton. Really violent tornado coming in around Stanton and Ryderville. Sylacauga was hit by a very violent tornado that day. Clay County was hit hard as well. And again, you can imagine not knowing they're coming. I mean, no clue. But again, now that was on this date back in 1932, a generational tornado event for the state. So today going to be in Tuscaloosa. Got 2 schools today. Got Verner Elementary this morning and then Rock Quarry Elementary School. And then tomorrow I'm going to be speaking at the Great Lakes Meteorology Conference at Valparaiso University. I know a lot of folks are going to be there. That'll be a lot of fun. And we do invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great Friday, and God bless.